Mitsubishi GTO 1990–1993. Early models were internally designated Z16A and incorporated full-time four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, active aerodynamics with automatically adjusting front and rear spoilers, sport, tour exhaust modes and electronically controlled suspension, ECS. The GTO 3000 GT and Stealth featured pop-up headlights and articulated blister caps on the hood to accommodate the ECS controllers at the top of the strut turrets. The Dodge Stealth featured a signature crosshair front bumper fascia and crescent-shaped rear spoiler, and did not include active aerodynamics. In 1993 the engine went to a 4-bolt main and a forged crankshaft. Some of the early models in 1993 still received the cast crank present in the first years. In the US, both the 1991 to 1993 Dodge Stealth RT Turbo and Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 received the transversely mounted 24 volts V6 paired with a long ratio 5-speed manual. The base model Stealth was the only model to feature crank windows, without the sunroof. It weighed at 3,075 pounds or 1,395 kilograms. All the other models received electronic windows, automatic on the driver's side. Automatic climate control was standard on all turbo models. The Stealth Turbo weighs 3,800 pounds compared to the 3,814 pounds of the VR4. The non-turbo 3000 GT, with sunroof, weighs 3,373 pounds and 3,200 without the sunroof. Electronically adjustable leather seats were standard on all US VR4 while the GTO in Japan were offered with slightly lighter cloth seats. Magazines from the era praised its brutal acceleration and AWD grip. By 1993 all electronic gadgets were still standard on the VR4 model, with magazines quoting 0 to 60 miles per hour. 97 kilometers per hour, acceleration times ranging from sub 5 seconds to 6.3 seconds and quarter-mile times of 13.6–13.9 seconds at 95 to 98 miles per hour, 153 to 158 kilometers per hour. Dodge claims a 0–60 of 4.89 seconds for the 1991 RT Turbo models. Only 3000 GT models outside Japan could be configured with front-wheel drive rather than all-wheel drive. In Japan, the base GTO Senior included all-wheel drive, no front-wheel drive version was offered. The GTO Senior had similar power output figures as the US spec 3000 GT SL and was offered with a different 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic transmissions. The transmissions in Japanese models had different gear ratios and a different part number. Japanese buyers did not receive the SOC V6 which was standard on the base model Dodge Stealth and US spec 3000 GT starting in 1997. Japanese buyers had the choice of either a naturally aspirated DOC V6 and twin-turbocharged DOC V6. In Europe, instead of the TD0409B turbochargers used on Japanese and US twin-turbo models, the EU spec model received the higher capacity TD0413G turbochargers. While power output is no higher than contemporary market models, these have lower discharge temperatures to better handle the prolonged high speeds possible on the German Autobahn, along with an upgraded transmission. The engine was rated at 286 PS. 210 kilowatts, 282 horsepower. The modifications took time and European models only went on sale in the autumn of 1992. In 1994, Mitsubishi released a limited edition of what was now the previous generation 3000 GT, branded as Beckenbauer Edition. Honoring Franz Beckenbauer. All were painted Lamborghini yellow and were equipped with a Remus Sports exhaust, Oz Futura rims, a numbered plate signed by Beckenbauer, and a CNET mobile phone system. Only 30 were made, sold through 1995.